here at Toyota Shop because today we check out a car that is ready to drive its own path. Don't call it the baby Fortuner, call it Toyota's newest entry-level SUV. And we are here to check out the Toyota Rush. My name is James Velasquez and this is the Wheel Deal. Now, I'm really curious about the Toyota Rush because Toyota Philippines says that it combines the ruggedness and functionality of a high-end SUV with the spaciousness and versatility of an MPV. There's only one way to find out if that's true. Let's check it out. The Toyota Rush sounds familiar to local car enthusiasts, but the Japanese brand's latest update reintroduces the model as a sportier, more luxurious, and more powerful vehicle. With a ton of changes done both externally and internally, the Toyota Rush stands as a head-turning SUV. We've said that the Toyota Rush has experienced some facelift here and there. Let's find out how this sporty SUV looks now up close. Okay, so now it's time to take the Toyota Rush out on a test drive. And joining me is the dealer sales trainer of Toyota Shop, Mr. Reg Philkotse. Reg!
Hello, Sir James.
Thank you for joining me. Are you ready to take...
Let's go.
I'm ready. Okay, I'm excited. So I've been waiting for this car for a long time. And finally now I get to take it on the road. So let's go. Other misconception with the Toyota Rush is that there's not a lot of space inside. How do we dispel that?
Design niya ngayon medyo compact. So probably that's why they thought na maliit ang loob. They need to get inside the vehicle para talaga malaman yung roominess niya.
While I was getting inside the car, I noticed angat tayo from the ground. So for an entry-level SUV like this, of course, again, another misconception is that because it's small, hindi naman ganun ka-taas yung ground clearance. And what exactly is the ground clearance of the Toyota Rush?
The ground clearance is 220 millimeters.
Wow, so it's fairly high. What's one thing that you want the Philippine market to know about the Toyota Rush?
The Rush is an SUV, jam-packed with all the features and performance na kaya ng isang SUV.
So that's a proper term to describe it. It's an entry-level
SUV.
Yes. So there are different levels to it. Why is it called the entry-level SUV?
Sa market, merong low, and then we have the high SUV or the mid-level SUV. So si Toyota kasi wala kaming sa entry na yon.
Okay.
An SUV entry level. That's why in-introduce yung Rush para sa market na yon.
All the things that other SUVs can do, the Rush can do as well. Can you be more specific kung ano itong mga SUV performance activities sa kaya din itong Toyota Rush?
Meron siyang mga safety features like the vehicle stability control, traction control.
Right.
Yung mostly may mga ganon siya sa mga SUV. Wala siya before sa mga sedan.
My other job, I'm a sportscaster for the PBA. I also call volleyball games. Some of my friends there, the basketball players, the volleyball players, they're pretty tall. Sir Reg, paano yan? Kunwari, I'm bringing the Toyota Rush, tapos mapag-isipan namin ng basketball tsaka volleyball friends ko na mag-road trip. Tingin mo, kakasya ba sila sa likod pag ito yung dala ko?
Yes, sir. As you can see, yung headroom na sobrang taas. Yes, hindi siya kinompromise talaga. Kasi yun nga, gagamitin siya for an off-roading. So in terms of roominess and then headroom, okay siya.
So syempre, when you're going on a road trip with friends or with family, safety first.
Yes,
can you
always.
talk about the safety features of the Toyota Rush?
Safety feature na we have 6 airbags.
Okay.
For all variants yun, 6 siya na airbags. Then we have 6 active safety features. We have the vehicle stability control, traction control, hill start assist control, ABS or the anti-lock braking system, coupled with the brake assist and then the electronic brake force distribution. Probably that's one of the best sa kay Rush.
Yung mga nabanggit mo, can you see those in other Toyota models or dito lang siya nagkasama-sama ng gano'n?
Actually, sa kanya nagsimula.
Okay.
Yes. So ngayon, parang siya yung nag-set ng standards ng safety. Later on, na next namin ng mga vehicles, may gano'n na rin.
Are there any technological innovations that we should watch out for dito sa Toyota Rush?
Si Rush kasi it's a front engine, rear wheel drive.
Okay.
In which sa segment niya, siya lang ang ganong drivetrain. The more na pinupuno mo sa Rush, the more na may traction yung gulong sa likod, more power, so mas efficient siya.
Can you talk about the fuel efficiency and the price point? Pasok kaya to sa budget? Pag meron kaya ako nito, mapapagastos ba ako sa gas? Ano bang engine ito at paano yung consumption ko?
It's a 1.5 liter engine
Okay.
na dual VVT-i na rin. Ibig sabihin siya yung makina ng gas namin na matipid. For those Filipinos na gusto nila mag-upgrade into an SUV but they want an affordable car with an SUV performance and function, pasok na talaga si Rush.
Price point, magkano ba yung ganito? Ano ba yung mga variants na pwede nating tingnan?
For Toyota Rush, we have 3 variants. The one that we're in right now is a Rush G Automatic, 1,090,000.
Wow, that's top of the line.
Yes, top of the line.
Oh, wow.
The E Automatic, 998.
Wow, okay. So, everything else is under 1M na.
Yes.
Okay, so...
Then the manual, 958.
Okay, so kunwari, I'm just, graduating from sedan, a Vios
yes,
or an
yes, yes.
Altis, and I'm not sure if I can commit to a Fortuner na agad, you would suggest that I get the Rush first?
Yes.
Okay. So it's essentially
An affordable
the SUV, an affordable
Yes.
SUV that helps get you in the game of SUVs. That is the Toyota Rush for you. Alright, so now we've taken the Toyota Rush on the road. We've experienced how it rides, how it drives, how it handles. It's time to answer some questions about this vehicle to help you guys decide if you want to buy this or not. Of course, a lot of people were anticipating this because it's essentially the baby brother of the Toyota Fortuner. Yes, in terms of looks and maybe in terms of performance, like what was explained earlier, the Toyota Rush will get the job done in terms of packing people inside. If you're traveling with a group of 5, a group of 7 with a rear wheel drive, you're actually going to be okay. Lalong pa matarik yung road na tinatahak nyo, the better the engine is going to run. Now, I like the ground clearance of the Toyota Rush. The moment I stepped inside the vehicle, it was significant. It's 220 millimeters off the ground, and that's actually the lowest ground clearance that you can get on this. That's pretty good, especially if you're driving in crazy weather like Manila, especially if you're trying to avoid potholes and whatnot. You won't be afraid of any adverse weather conditions, especially strong rain or flash floods when you're driving the Toyota Rush. Now, an issue might be the 1.5 liter engine. There are pros and cons to it. Definite pro would be hindi ka magasto sa gas, and you know how expensive fuel is nowadays. So when you drive an SUV like that, it won't be too expensive. Now, if you're looking for a stronger pull, better acceleration, then you're better off paying for a Toyota Fortuner. But of course, you're looking at the Rush because you can't spend that amount on an SUV yet. Maybe you're the type that's just contemplating whether you want to get an SUV already after driving an Altis or a Vios or a Wigo for the longest time. This is perfect for you, just so you get used to how it is to handle an SUV. Now, of course, it all boils down to preference. This car is going to be fuel efficient. This car is going to be inexpensive, I mean, compared to full-size, mid-size SUVs. And this car will get the job done. If you're looking for something that's stronger, something that's wider, bigger, higher, then save a little more. You know, onti na lang naman, kaya mo nang kumuha ng bigger SUV. But, of course, if budget is tight and you want something that just feels like an SUV, performs like an SUV, maybe drives a little bit like an SUV, then why don't you get this entry-level SUV, the Toyota Rush, and, well, pun intended, feel the rush. Now, I gotta be honest with you guys. You know I love speed and power in my cars. But the more I learn about the Toyota Rush, the more I get its appeal. Let's do a quick recap of what we've learned so far. Well, Well, that wraps up another episode of The Wheel Deal. Hey, don't forget to follow us on Facebook. It's facebook.com/Philkotse. And please subscribe to our YouTube channel. It's youtube.com/Philkotse. Of course, we have more rides to feature in the next few episodes. My name is James Velasquez, and this has been The Wheel Deal.